Hello everyone, special thank you to Tony in Springfield, Oregon. This is freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves the bargain and no one is disappointed in quality. I'm the licensed optician behind the lens today. My name is Seymour Better, but call me Mo Better, because I'm have you seen Mo Better looking Mo Better, and show everyone else how I bring that loving feeling back to glasses with a visual aid today. Now Tony, this is the second Tony video, the second Hi Index video. Tony is getting the, it's nice, the Versace 1283. It comes in one size, the 54i size. It comes in three colors. I'll have a link in the description below. The classic black and gold, the Bordeaux and Gold that Tony has, and then there's a pale beige in gold. Of course, you get the Versace gift box with every purchase a new frame, the Versace hard shell case that has the embossed Versace logo on the inside, their cleaning cloth, their card of authenticity, their international warranty with the serial numbers written on there in every possible conceivable language. That's what all these other pages are. And I think that's in Venice. Is that the St. Peter's is in Rome. What's the one? All right, someone in the comment section below tell me what the cathedral there in Venice is. I went there on my honeymoon and I just can't remember. It's the one with all the pigeons. Anyway, the original demo lenses that came out of the frame, and Tony got the Zeiss Single Vision SmartLife Individual 3 lenses, the top of the line Single Vision digital freeform lenses, and I didn't highlight that. Where's my pen? He got the 174. Let me highlight that. The Zeiss Single Vision SmartLife Individual 1.74, the highest refractive index legally we can do in the United States at this time. And if you guys missed any of that, let me recap. Oh, it's a bad joke, but you'll be telling it tomorrow. Again, I've highlighted the prescription for the right eye, minus 250, minus 350 at 158. The left is minus 350, minus 3 at 30. Pupillary distance, optical center height, and with every digital freeform lens from Zeiss, you get the 8x11 piece of paper with the laser engraving markings, the compensated formulas, engravings that are in the lens. VI, which is the individual. 374 is the abbreviation for 1.74 refractive index, and of course the Z logo from Zeiss on both sides. Did I show the package? I guess I did. Where it says, I left it down here, his Zeiss cleaning cloth that he'll be getting, my premium microfiber cloth, and instructions not only on how to care for his frame and lenses so they last for years, but for the all three cleaning cloths and case, so it too will last you for years. Now, I forgot to show you the frames. These are the 1283, really cool filigree engraving from Versace on there with the Greek Medusa emblem that Versace uses on both sides, hence the Bordeaux color that's around the front. I was just watching Billy Joel's concert from Madison Square Gardens last night. A bottle of red, a bottle of white, just depends on your mood tonight. Tony, I'll meet you anytime you want at any Italian restaurant, even ones in Oregon. So the Bordeaux, the Beaujolais, perhaps a little rosé instead. Okay, I'll get off the Billy Joel bandwagon. But great styling. Now this technically is a larger size. What Tony has higher than average astigmatism, 350, and is right 3.5 diopters. So he has everything in the optical industry is prescription wise is in quarter increments, 0.25, 0.50, 0.75. So his lenses minify with his glasses off. The images are actually much too large. This 8x11 piece of paper is even larger than that when Tony's glasses are off. So he's on the 10th rung of a ladder to minify, the opposite of magnify. His lenses minify. Okay, see how that magnifies? Hopefully the camera catches that. His lenses will actually minify the image size down to the correct size to make everything, this 8x11 piece of paper, truly 8x11. Now once that has the 10 steps of minification in his lenses, he has another, another 14 steps of astigmatism correction. Uncorrected astigmatism makes 6s and 8s look alike, or the letters P and F. So that's, once the image is the correct size, we have to take away those fuzzy edges and fine tune everything down. That's what his astigmatism does. Now, there is a stigma over the word astigmatism. It just means shape. His eye is not completely round or spherical. He has toracity, something, a toric lens that astigmatism corrects to make everything nice and crisp. But because of the 22 steps of correction total power needed, it can make his lenses thicker than average. Again, the average person has less than 2 diopters. Tony has almost twice that in his right eye alone, so the 174 index shrinks everything down as much as possible. The left eye, he still has a little bit of edge thickness, but everything's going to be nice and crisp, but he doesn't get that minification look that happens whenever you wear a high minus lens. Now, let's bring... The other thing Tony got is the blue light protection, Duravision Blue Protect on his lenses. It has that lavender purplish effect because it works in the ultraviolet spectrum where the 450 nanometers where blue light is present at. And let's use my little visual aid. So here's something else about me I don't like to talk about. I set up a scholarship every year for a student, and I still have some of my anatomy tools. That's why it is discolored, because it's 25 years old. But they come by and I tutor students on whatever they were struggling with. This time it was anatomy, so I have this around. I'm going to take this apart. Not too many people know this. Your real eye, if you take it out of the socket, comes apart just like that. That's how realistic this model is. But this piece in the front, the clear piece, is the sclera. I forget how many millimeters thick it is. The brown that you see there, that's our iris. When we talk about eye color, that is the brown there. The crystalline lens has fallen out, which happens in real life. This is, when you look at something, when you're under 40 years of age, this is what, imagine this being a trampoline, and there's little tiny springs all the way around that attaches to the eye. Those are zonules. And it will focus just like a large camera lens at a sporting event to zoom down up to 40 diopters. Again, Tony here is at 3 diopters of correction, another 3.5 of astigmatism. 40 diopters you are born with as a child that can zoom in, but as you get above the age of 40, it's just harder to zoom in. Trust me, at 57 years old, everything in life has gotten harder for me. But every muscle, as we age, as we progress, every muscle in our body weakens. Our 6 eye muscles are no different, and the zonules that zoom in make it harder and harder, and that's why people need progressive lenses. Now, Tony's probably going to be 45 to 50 because of his myopia before he needs progressive lenses, but if you live long enough, everyone's going to need them. And when they perform cataract surgery, they remove this. This gets dark and cloudy, almost a gray type of, you can see its power to magnify. I'm just curious, what power is this? Let's read it in my lensometer. Will it actually even go high enough? Which way am I going? I need to go this way. No, I can't even zoom in. It's over 20 diopters of magnification here. And that's why I can't even read the power on the lensometer. But what happens is light comes through your eye. The people who have astigmatism, while they are plagued with bright lights, is the light comes through. The light, I'll tell you something else cool about light. Well, let me back up for a minute. It takes 8 minutes and 33 seconds for one single proton of light to leave the sun and hit the earth. It only takes 1.25 seconds for it to reflect off the earth and illuminate the moon when we look at it at night. It takes 1.25 seconds to bounce off the earth and go back up to the moon up there. I forgot where I was going. Oh, so the light comes in through your iris, which will shrink down in bright light. That brown restricts, just like the iris of a camera lens when it's too bright, to lessen the amount of light coming in. And dark, it gets large to let more light in. But as it comes in, the term is known as a pencil. Not the pen I'm using here, but a pencil is a beam of light that comes straight through. And when it does, it scatters through the crystalline lens just like an old drive-in movie theater. Your retina is on the back surface of your eye, which is about 23 millimeters long in general, by the way, your eye socket. 23 millimeters, the average length of the eye, but the light comes through and it scatters when you have astigmatism and does not focus on the macula. Now you hear the term macular degeneration. There is a circle in the middle of the macula known as the circle of least confusion. It's great. Man, I'm going back to 20-something years ago for anatomy that I had to learn. But it focuses on a single beam. You want it. People who are 20/20, it focuses on a single beam, goes back through the optic nerve into the brain. Your eyes are the camera, but your brain does the seeing. And it goes back and several thousand times a second and produces a three-dimensional image. The term parallax. You have one eye here, another eye here staring outward. And each one, if you close your left eye now, look at something across the room. Close your left eye, then your right eye, your left eye, then your right eye. You will see the image move. That's known as parallax. It will go through the optic nerve into your brain to form one three-dimensional picture. When one eye magnifies or minifies more, imagine this being a picture in your brain. You want it to overlap being the same size, and that's a 3D image. When one is larger than the other, that's when it causes visual discomfort, and you have to either magnify this lens or minify this lens to make it the correct size to make a three-dimensional image in our brain for visual acuity. But when the light comes through Tony's eyes, it scatters so much on his retina that it does not make that single beam that needs to go through there. So this is my special power, is I bend light. When a light comes in, well, the lenses do that, but I have to cut the lenses correctly. The light comes in from every direction when Tony moves his eyes, and we have to focus that down just like a satellite dish into one single beam to for him to see it in the circle of least confusion, to go through the macula, through the optic nerve to the brain to make one three-dimensional image per eye that his brain fuses together to make one perfect image, so that this is the correct size, that he sees all of this. Again, the SmartLife Individual 3, SLI3, 1P, I don't know what the P stands for. It should be 1.74, but it just says P. The UV protection. BP is the Blue Protect anti-glare coating. Again, the highlight for the right eye. I've highlighted the prescription, same for the left. And that's what I do. I just show you the glasses. I rarely show you why people need to wear glasses. Tony would actually really benefit from a pair of polarized lenses, because sunglass lenses, because when he goes outside, again, the light scatters. It comes in from every direction and not a single focus through the center. And so that's why these lenses are curved like a satellite dish, to bend the light and focus everything actually through a channel this way. It's not straight, just like your beams, and it goes through into the eye to produce one clear image. Outside, the sun, he's going to be bothered more than most. Now, the nice thing about his prescription being myopic, nearsighted, is, as I mentioned, it makes everything smaller. The opposite, people like me who have hyperopia, who are farsighted, the lenses truly magnify. When you go out in the sun, imagine looking at the sun with a magnifying glass. So it's even worse for people who are +3 than -3 like Tony is. But anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, you can email me at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com. You can simply click and go through the website. If you don't need as thorough an explanation, call Jigsaw, my partner/apprentice, at 919-2411. Let's try that again, 919-491-2411. As for the red carpet service, he will build a cart for you in real time, where you can use any credit card to check out. We'll get the frames ordered, the lenses ordered. I'll get everything cut and shipped on my end. The lensometer dots up the lens. This traces the lens. I program the coordinates just like the crosshairs of a scope. I measure vertically and horizontally to make sure that his optical center is dead center in front of his eye, so that we can redirect the light exactly where it needs to go. And that's what you get with a licensed optician. Some days I feel like a machine operator, that's fine. But I did go to college for this. I understand the principles, and I actually see the prescriptions, look at the frames, analyze everything, and order the lenses for the best possible outcome that we can do. But If you haven't done already, click on the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you've liked what you've seen. I did a little something different in this one. But click the bell icon so you'll get notified every time there's a new frame and lens combination as they become available. If you would like to learn more of how the eye works and you want me to get more models, I'll be happy to purchase those and illustrate that. I need to go over that with the students that come through here. Fortunately, the college that teaches that is in my town, the only school in the state. So they come through here in between breaks and classes. I'm more than happy to help tutor them. So, but share this video with anyone else who likes anatomy or just wants to learn more, or just likes Versace frames or has high astigmatism. There's more than one reason to share a video on your social media channels. You don't have to just watch them here, share them with others. And that's it. Click on the link above to go to the website to see the 3 colors that this comes in. And now hopefully everyone else has gotten a chance to see how I bring that loving feeling back to glasses. Thank you.